Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Adult Violin Beginner. I'm Frances and today I'm gonna show you my new violin that I got off eBay. It's a Guarneri del Gesu 1743 Cannone violin model copy. It's a soloist violin model and they say that it's handcrafted. I got it from China in a workshop in Beijing, and the name of the luthier is Master Zhiguo Wang. And for its price, it's probably not his creation, but a creation of one of his apprentices, if you may. But first, I just want to start off with my experience. So I placed an order for the violin a week before yesterday. I got it yesterday, October the 20th, and I just checked when I last placed an order for it. I placed an order for it 7 days before, and the person who I communicate with on eBay called Wang, he's very responsive. It seems as if he's online 24/7, and as soon as I post a question about an order, he answers straight away. And as soon as I sent payment, in a matter of hours, he sent the shipping information with the tracking number straight away. So I live in New Zealand. I just wanted to show you how it was packaged so that you can have an idea how it'll get to you on your doorstep. So this is the packaging that it came in with. As you can see, it has a fragile sticker on it. And it's very heavily wrapped in packaging tape, and it's bubble wrapped underneath the tape, and the hard case was enclosed in all this styrofoam here with packaging tape, so you can see that it's very secure. And underneath, yep, and then after that, you get to the hard case finally, where I will show you what's inside. So this is the inside of the violin case. It's just your standard triangular shaped foam case, but I think it's loads better than my last Ashton student violin, which I got for 209 New Zealand dollars in Music Works, but it was on sale when I got it, so I got it for 177 New Zealand dollars. If I haven't mentioned the price of this violin yet, I won the auction, and I bought this violin for 221 New Zealand dollars. It doesn't include the bow. The bow is mine. So it only comes with the violin and the hard case. It doesn't include any other accessories, which I'm fine with for the price, because according to the features, I'll just read out what it says on the eBay listing. So I got it right in front of me. It's 100% handcrafted and oil varnished. Select best tone maple wood for the back, neck, and a choice stone spruce wood for the belly. Okay. My baby's just calling out, so I'll just interrupt this for a while. Okay, hi again. So picking from where we left off. So back to the features of the violin. It says here, top quality ebony fittings with nice trimmings and ebony fingerboard. So it says that the fingerboard is ebony, so it's not painted. And it didn't say what the tailpiece was made of in the chin rest, but the pegs, I believe, are also ebony, and there's some nice inlay there. I'm not sure if it's mother of pearl, if you can see that. And it says that the purfling is inlaid, so it's not just painted. I'll say hello to Lyrica. This is Lyrica. Hi. And masterly hand-carved high-quality bridge and nice strings. So I'm not sure if you can see it. It's an Hobart made in France bridge, and the strings are steel. Wang said that they're the best quality steel strings that you can find in China. I was kind of worried that it would sound metallic when I played it, but it doesn't. And yeah, the protective triangular case. That's basically all that's included in the violin. So there you can see the varnishing, and that's the sides, that's the back. What I can say about the varnish is that it's probably not 100%. It's not 100%. On the edges of the purfling, you can see that it's quite dry. I don't know if they did that on purpose as an antiquing technique. And on the back, it cannot be clearly seen. Well, probably, yeah, on this part of the violin. It's not as smooth and shiny right over here. It looks like it was laid on a piece of cloth before the varnish got a chance to completely dry. Other than that, I have no complaints about the physical appearance of the violin. And I've just been playing for less than a month, and I'm usually reliant on stickers, unfortunately, so I won't be able to give a fair review of how this violin sounds. But let me just play a piece that I've been studying as best as I can so that you can have an idea of what it sounds. I'll be using a generic 3/4 violin bow because it's all I have at the moment. I'm still waiting for the Fiddlerman carbon fiber bow to arrive. So I'll just play it for you so that you can see what it sounds like.
Hi, Mom.
Hello. Why are you here?
Because I help at school.
Okay, here goes nothing. These are the open strings. It's a bit hard to play with a baby on your lap, but I will try my very best. The violin now says more about my playing ability than the actual potential of the violin. As I said, I can't do justice to how it sounds because I've only been playing for a month, and with all these pretty distractions around me, it's a bit hard. But let me see if I can play another tune that doesn't sound as worse as that, and then we'll leave it at that. And I can tell you what I did in terms of adjustments to get this sound and to get to where it is now. It wasn't much, but let me just try another tune.
Okay.
Okay, this is probably the worst review ever in terms of how to show you what the violin sounds like. It is definitely not ideal to have a bouncing baby on your lap, but I'll just show you. I'll just tell you what I had to do in terms of adjustments, because I don't think it will be a fair review if I don't tell you what I had to do. So as soon as I got it yesterday, we went to a violin shop, and then I showed them the setup. I didn't tell them the value of the violin. I just told them that it came from China, that it was given to me as a gift, and it has no label on it. Actually, you won't be able to tell where it's made from, and that it was handmade. That's the only thing that I told them. And looking at the wood and the appearance, they said that this will probably fetch for 500 New Zealand dollars. So that's double the price what I paid for it. So the Hobart Bridge, it's probably genuinely the one that's made in France, but it wasn't set up correctly. The strings weren't in the proper places, so he had to put that in place for me. I asked him if the sound post was in the proper place. He said that it was probably a few millimeters off from where it should be, and when he tried to move it, he said that the sound post was too short for the proper position of where it should be, but where it was now wasn't actually too bad. So he moved it for me. Ideally, he could have replaced it with a new sound post, a longer one that would be the correct height, but that would cost me another $50. And for a beginning player like me, he said that where it is now is not too bad in terms of the sound, so I just decided to leave it where it is. And the 3 fine tuners here that you can see on the G, D, and E strings weren't actually there. It was just the E string that had the fine tuner on. So I paid for those fine tuners to be put on just to make tuning a bit easier for me. It's not like you need to. And we did spend about an hour getting the strings tuned when we got it out of the box. But I think it's the same with all strings because they have that break-in period. So that's well and good. And other than that, I think he didn't do anything after that. So this is a review of Master Wang's violin, if I may. Sorry about the sound. In the next progress videos where I will be just by myself, I will be able to play more songs, show you how it sounds properly, hopefully, so that you can hear more from this violin. And okay, they're starting to squabble now, so it's time for me to say bye. I'll see you in my next videos, and I will make reviews of other stuff that I just bought, accessories, so that yeah, you can decide for yourself and see whether it's worth buying or not. But I'm very, very happy with this violin. I gave them a 5-star review despite all the adjustments that I had to pay for, because I think all violins that you purchase online need to be brought in for adjustments anyway. Alright, thank you. So see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.